All right. I'm a little nervous, but okay, here I go. Good afternoon. My name is Mika. Hello, kid. How are you? This is your part of your interview. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good.
All right. So, part of the interview, I'm going to read you your MD rules. Are you ready for them?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. MD1 is refusal to provide medical assistance. The punishment is one reprimand. MD2 is firearm usage. The punishment is dismissal from the fraction. Adhered to project rules, I think that's how you say it, is punishment for one warning to one reprimand. The usage of vehicle for personal activity, that's MD4, the punishment is one warning. MD5, issue medical certificate, that's a punishment of one warning. MD6, medical actions during dangerous situations, the punishment is one warning. MD7, gang association and criminal activity, the punishment is dismissal from the fraction. MD8, disrespectful conduct toward colleagues or civilians, the punishment is one reprimand or dismissal based on a fraction leadership decision. MD9, non compliant with orders, punishment is one reprimand. MD10, use of personal vehicle for EMS work, the punishment is one warning. MD11, proper role play conduct, the punishment is one warning. MD12, improper use of taser, the punishment is dismissal from the fraction. We have this RP16, which is criminal act. The punishment is from 90 minutes and one stay jail to 12-hour ban.
Okay.
With the RPs, what number do you want me to start off with?
RP 13 through 15.
Okay,
Did you read that RP 16?
I did.
Okay. Yep. RP 13 through 15.
Okay, RP13 is the fraction in RP is the behavior within the game fraction, including unlawful release of prisoner. The punishment is 30 minutes in one state jail or a 3-day ban. RP14, we really big on that. It's the sexual harassment. The punishment for that is 60 minutes to 24 hours up to 30-day ban. And RP15 is disruptions of fraction operations. The punishment is 30 minutes in jail.
Okay.
Hey Stitch, do you know your HP rules? You're
I
not
know.
gonna buy it because it's what we tell you, but do you know them?
Yes, like you can't pick anybody up outside of HP, like in the front, the back, the sides. No going out the front if you're not a level 6 or higher. You cannot stand outside of the desk and sell pills. You have to be behind the desk.
How
If
many?
someone is being disrespectful or don't put up their gun, you can refuse to not give them any medication.
Okay. How many people to a desk?
Two people to a desk.
And if more than two, what do you
And
do?
if it's more than two, then we can either put people down the hallway, we could put people in the middle, but you cannot stand outside of the desk and give out medication.
Okay. What's the refill law, like going into closet.
It's every 30 minutes. If you are waiting, you could do med runs or something else.
So it's 5 minute, 5 minutes. I mean, less than 5 minutes, you can go chill in the cafeteria. If it's more than 5 minutes, we ask you to go do med runs. We doing
Yeah.
both.
Do we have any questions for myself? Anything that I've done so far that I can be doing better? Yeah.
Well, we're gonna get to the questions. She was just reading it off, but I was testing her to know if she knows her HPs at the same time, since this is her training interview, and you wanted her to do it.
Right.
I got a question. How do you want to join a medical faction?
Is this part of the questions? Right. This is part of.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes, ma'am.
Um. Can you go ahead and repeat the question?
Why do you want to join a medical faction?
I feel like I wanted to join mainly because I wanted to bring something new to y'all. I'm not saying that I'm better in any way, shape, or form. I'm just saying that I do have customer service experience. And while there's no training here on customer service, I thought that I can bring that, maybe every Wednesday or every Thursday, just for like 10 minutes. We all come up here and I kind of teach you guys the importance of customer service and why it's good building rapport with our patients.
I
Okay.
love that.
Okay. Okay. How do you handle high stress situations during medical emergencies?
I handle it very well. So remember, I am not my character. My character is not me.
Mr.
Therefore,
Williams.
my in real, therefore, therefore, my in real life feelings have nothing to do with my character. So if someone's cussing me out in any or anything, I'm just gonna kill them with kindness.
Okay. 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 That's a new one. Anyone else have questions, or you want me to keep going?
We can keep going.
Treasy, can you move, please? We're doing an interview.
Okay. Explain how you would properly role play a medical emergency.
So first of all, role play is my middle name. So if someone were coming in and they had a medical emergency, let's just say a gunshot wound, and they're like, "Help, help, I'm bleeding." Whatever the case may be, the first thing I'm going to do is try to clear the area so I can assess my patient. What am I trying to do? I'm trying to get his vitals. I'm trying to get him under control and calm down so I can see what's going on and how quickly I can help him. If everyone's standing around, "Oh my god, look, he's on the ground." What you're doing is you're bringing the stress levels up. So what I need to do is I need to come in and I need to kind of just, calm everyone down and let them know, "Hey, I got this."
Okay. Okay.
First
I got
thing
a
you want to
question.
do is
What
cover.
macros would you use?
So sorry, what?
What macros would you use? Can you throw them up real fast?
Absolutely. And then if I needed to and he was dying or whatever the case may be, then I can always request for a higher up to come.
Make sure you
Yep,
turn on that
you're
body
missing.
cam.
Yep,
Oh, the body cam too. Okay, okay.
Yes, ma'am.
that should be the first thing you do.
Okay. What is the importance of following the chain of command in a medical faction?
That's kind of a tricky question because I don't know what the importance is. So for example, if I'm a lower scrub, you're saying that I can't go to higher up. I don't see why I couldn't, but I do understand following chain of command because sometimes higher up might be busy. And, if it's not really a big issue, then maybe the lower, ranking ones can probably handle the situation. But I totally understand chain of command. I just kind of, you know, yeah.
It's, it's basically asking why is it important to have rules in the HP, basically.
Because if you don't have rules, everyone is gonna have free will. They're gonna do whatever they want to do, you know. Um, but I feel like following rules, I'm very by the book. You don't ever got to worry about me. If I tell you I'm doing delivery runs, you better believe I'm doing delivery runs. And that's pretty much it.
Okay, okay. Okay, what steps would you take if you witness a faction member breaking the rules?
Record and report.
Yeah, but before that, try to talk to him. You know what I'm saying? Try to help him out. But yeah, you're right.
Absolutely, absolutely. But check this out. If I'm walking into a situation where he already hot, he already on 10, he crashing out on everybody, it's nothing I can do to, to handle that or to handle that situation. So I am going to
Mhm.
record and report.
Yep, yep. Okay. Explain RP13 and how it applies in a medical scenario.
RP13, faction NRP, non roleplay behavior within game factions. So what does that really mean? The best way I can describe it is this: whatever you wouldn't do in real life, you shouldn't be doing in the game. And that extends to walking around with your AK thinking you this big and bad thing. You would not do that in real life. You do that, you're gonna be tackled by the security first, and then you're gonna be in cuffs when the police come up. You see what I'm saying? So whatever you wouldn't do in real life, do not do it in game.
Okay, okay. Okay. What is abuse too, and why is it important for you to know it?
Abuse two, weapon abuse, use of any errors, vulnerabilities, and unaccounted features of the game. So basically, it's just using hacks or cheats or whatever to make your character like this super character. That's pretty much abuse too.
No,
Uh,
abuse two is the
abuse.
AFK.
Well, abuse
That's
two
abuse
has
three.
abuse three has been changed to abuse two since the upgrade.
So
So could you go
I
ahead and
got the
answer, but based on abuse three though?
sure. Okay, really quickly. So abuse three is AFK abuse, or sorry, that's the new abuse two.
Yeah.
Abuse two, AFK abuse using errors, vulnerabilities. Um, so basically when your character is away from keyboard, when you're left idle, you're not doing anything, someone's trying to talk to you and it's like talking to a wall.
Yep. And why is it important for you to know it?
It's important for me to know it. Why? Really, it's none of my business. But I mean, I just feel like it's important for me to know because I mean, I don't know. I just know that I won't be AFK. I don't understand why anyone else will be AFK.
Well, being AFK is actually like you working and you on the clock and you just stealing money from us. So for you, it's important for you to know, and I know you won't do it, but the importance of it is knowing that if you're AFK for 8 minutes, you're gonna get demoted and you will be 3 days banned.
Right. Okay.
So that's why it's important for you to know.
The ban
Okay.
comes from one state, not from us.
Right. I wasn't trying to have an attitude. My bad. I was
No, we ain't
confused.
taking it as an attitude.
No,
We
no,
just
no, no,
letting you know.
no, no.
Oh,
It's our job to
Okay.
make sure you understand why it's important for you. So
right, right.
Okay. If someone dies in RP, what is the proper procedure of handling their body?
Someone dies NRP. Can you give me an example?
Like if someone, go ahead, greedy.
no, I didn't mean to press it. You can go ahead.
Like if someone dies outside HP, well, not around HP, but outside HP, it needs CPR. What should you do before you pick them up?
But I'm just kind of confused as you're saying dying NRP. I'm not trying to be smart or anything, but how is that a non role play of dying if you died outside of HP?
Because the big thing about being in a medical faction, you had to RP, you had to use macros and stuff like that. So how would you properly use
Right. So I'm asking you. So sorry. I'm just trying to get a nice picture. So I'm asking you, how did this person die?
it?
I think it should be role play. It should be RP and not NRP.
Oh my god. Yes. So sorry. I was confused. Okay. So he died for a RP reason. How would I handle that situation? First of all, I'm not going to revive anyone who's even in the four corners of the HP at all. You're non-existent to me. I'm driving right by you. So that's how I would handle that situation. But say they died a block down or they needed me or something, I'm gonna pull over, I'm gonna turn my body cam on, and I'm gonna throw up those macros.
And you're gonna revive them, right?
What was that?
And you're gonna make sure you revive them, right?
Absolutely.
All right. Let me ask you a question. If you're on emergency runs and gangbanger requests emergency, and you pull up and you see a medic and an officer down next to him, who are you picking up first?
I'm gonna be so real with you, bruh. I'm picking up the officer first. Why? Because the medic don't got no weapons or nothing. I'm not saying that I'm gonna let him bleed out and die, but I'm gonna help the person who got the weapon and the experience. I'm gonna need a man to help me. So I'm finna help
Actually,
the officer
wait,
and then
before
help
I
the
let you
nurse.
go, you're gonna actually pick up your the person that requested the emergency because your patient is your main priority, and that would be the gangbanger in this situation.
Damn, for real?
Yes, ma'am.
Hmm.
That's
And then
crazy.
and then if it is safe
So
enough
I
to
guess
do so, you're gonna pick up the medic and then the officer because the medic should be your colleague and your friend. Fuck that police officer. No, I'm just joking. You'll pick the closest person next to you after you pick up the patient who requested you.
Sir, I wanted to say something. I completely understand exactly what you're saying, colleagues first. But in real life, bro, I know we're not talking real life, but I'm just saying in real life, fuck a friend. I'm trying to, I'm finna get up. Who finna help me? So if the cop finna help me, I mean, get up, bruh.
I
No,
mean,
I
if
ain't
you
even
think about it, the medic can help you because you both can revive.
facts.
And we're gonna be dying left and right and reviving left and right.
Yeah.
I mean, if it's that type of situation, you don't pick up nobody and you just get up out of there.
You gotta
Right,
get up
right.
out of there.
Yeah.
Anyone else have some scenario based questions, or you want me to keep going?
well, yeah, I have a question. So,
Okay.
um, you're in the hallway selling med kits and pills for about 8 hours or so. Um, what should you be doing in between there?
I feel like in between, you really should be going out doing medical runs and reviving citizens because realistically you're going to run out of med kits and pills. So why wait around? Why tell the patient no? We don't ever want to hear no as a patient. We want to hear yes, you have meds, yes, you have pills. So in the meantime, go out there, deliver meds, revive citizens like I just said, and work on your customer service.
And as far as employment is concerned, an 8 hour shift is quite long. Um, uh, is there something in between there, like a half hour or so that you should be doing or taking?
um so I'm going to be so real with you. If we're just talking rules and regulations, of course you should be taking a 30-minute break. But someone such as myself, who's usually used to working 10-hour shifts, I can do a 10-hour no problem. I don't even need to take a break. But that's just me. But yes, you really should be taking your break.
But he's more
Okay.
going off like your business.
Say that again, boss.
He's going off like your business. Like you have a side business, you know?
No, no, no.
So,
She answered what I was looking for.
oh, okay.
Um,
Okay.
Yeah, I want to make sure, HR standpoint, that our employees take breaks so that they don't feel weak or anything, and get some food in their systems.
But
For sure.
realistically, doctor, our scrubs and our white coats never really come off, so I just feel like we're always on duty, which is great.
Okay, that's
Well,
cool.
there is a point, if you look in your faction, that you only get paid, was it 16 or 18 times a day? So there's like a 2 hour window
16.
where um, you're not getting paid and you're free to do whatever, even though you still have your scrubs on or jackets.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Can I have a bonus question?
Sure.
You you witness another medic reviving someone improperly without RP. What do you do?
Sorry, I'm just thinking. Go ahead and repeat that again while I think.
You witness another medic reviving someone improperly without RP. What do you do?
In that situation, we got to act quickly. Think about if this was real life and you saw a medic doing something very sloppy. You see what I'm saying? So I need to come in and I need to control the situation. I need to come in, stand back. I got it. Clear. Throw up my macros, throw up my body cam, whatever I got to do, get the patient under control.
Okay, okay. The thing is, they was telling you to do it improperly without the RP, but you did it anyway. So with the RP, so that's good.
Oh no, I'm definitely always going to RP because there are certain things in here that you can't see, so I need to RP. So for example, if I'm going to go over there and get a cup of water, you're just going to see me walk up to the water thing. You're not going to see the action. So that's where the RP comes in, using those macros, grabs water cup, drinks water. We're simulating.
Okay. An injured player refuses medical treatment. How do you proceed?
Please go to another nurse.
No, it's
Uh,
like
just just make sure you record them saying that they're refusing, just so they don't come back in the hospital later and say, "Oh, you refuse service and you have no proof."
yeah, it's like saying if someone dies outside and needs CPR, you about to pick them up, and they're like, no, 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 don't pick me up, don't pick me up. In that type of situation, what do you do?
So if I can see in my camera, because sometimes when we're driving, we can hear, but we can't really see unless we turn our camera around. But if I could see the patient on the floor, he's dying, because he's not dead yet, but he's dying, he's bleeding out, and he's telling me, no, 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 don't revive me. I'm gonna make sure I record that and say, can you go ahead and say that again, sir? And then I'm gonna get him on camera on 4K saying that, and my job is done.
Okay, that's good.
Exactly.
I think that's about it.
I really love questions, by the way.
I'm gonna say one you might like. So during an emergency, two players are arguing about who gets treated first. How do you handle that?
So this is kind of like that question that was earlier. It was kind of like a little trick question. So now that I know better, I think that in that case, I would go to the player or the patient who ordered me or who called for me first, unfortunately, and then the other, you know.
Okay, okay. And my last question: how do you keep your team engaged and motivated?
Just bringing positive attitude and just bringing myself to work. I really do believe that even though I'm low ranking, I can lead by example. If I lead by example, you're going to follow in my footsteps. So little by little, I'm leaving my magic, my pieces everywhere, and little by little, everyone's going to be great.
Okay, okay. That's a good answer. Anyone else?
I think that does it. Unless Journey, you got something to say.
Nah, that's good.
So again, just to recap, I know that I'm a nurse here. I know I'm going to follow the rules and everything, but I really wanted to come up with a plan where once a week we kind of have like this customer service training.
Mm, okay. Okay. We could consider that. Yeah, I'll talk to Dr. White about that. I like that. I like that a lot.
Hey, Kitty Cat, we could let you lead it for real. That's what
Whoa.
she do.
Whoa, you do have a nice voice.
Thank you so much. I'm
she that
36.
I'm 40.
You know he a
Oh,
sign right there.
I know that's right.
she got
I
that
know
AI
that's
in her.
right.
Y'all don't know who this is yet?
Hey Angelica, bro. Hey Mo. I had to
Yes.
come back on here right quick. But guess who I saw in Homeland, bro? Man, son.
Oh,
And I didn't even know it was her, bro.
The ski, we're
who
in
is
an
it?
interview right now.
Your ex daughter, bro.
Oh
Ski,
my gosh. What in the world?
Yo, I was like,
ski.
cause
Jerry, you
she,
start
she
the
low key,
video?